Hi guys and welcome back to Ostriv. I'm Res32, so here we are. We are back in our little village, getting things along. So we've got some good news. Good news has been quite thin, but let's have a little look at our bank balance here. We made a 500 profit last month. Now I don't think we're going to carry this on to this month because some changes on one, but that's telling me we're heading in the right direction for sure. So we're a little bit of a water shortage, so I want to resolve that today, but I also want to kind of get our farms working. So what you're going to notice, I've cancelled a couple of fields here. I can't deactivate you. I've taken the employees away, so nothing's really going to happen here. We're going to lose the ox team here, but that's not a problem. Just going to mothball this farm for the moment while we get these other two working. And I've got a plan for that today. So guys, if you do enjoy the episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, right, so we need some wells. And I want to get these in, so I also plan, and I think it could benefit us. So I'm going to get a little well in the town, so let's put it like out the back. Where's the entrance? Do something. Yeah, out the back of the blacksmith, and I reckon we probably want like another little one in here. I think that would make sense to me, but there's still probably some work that we can do on these houses. I also want one in this area. We've got one there. I'm going to put another one at the farm as well, just because we have got livestock working on the farm, and we need to make sure that we are keeping them fed and watered. So while we're talking about keeping them fed, we're definitely going to need some hay barracks over here, but I will place one down now. We can get the rest in a little bit later, as long as we remember. Now, it's going to be a nice little put you where maybe we can one here. Let's put two down, and then we've got two down. That's going to be plenty of food for the animals that we have on this farm. Awesome. Okay. So now what I want to do is, if we have a look, and if I can get, thank you, we got rid of it. So farms, I want to really push the production in the farms. Now I reckon we probably just need houses close to them that is going to do that for us. So let's get like a few houses down here. Actually, look, I'm pressing the escape button again. Have a little chat with this chap here. So something I do want to do, which I hadn't mentioned, is I want to get horses going. So I'm going to bring in a couple of male horses, and I'm going to bring in a couple of female horses. Now, we're just going to bring them in for the moment. Sell iron. You don't sell iron. Okay. We need to buy some iron. Can we trade anything? Okay. Can trade. So yeah, let's do a bit of trading here. It's going to help us. Lime, I'm sure we'll sell you that 23. I think we can sell anything else in here, which is fine. Okay, good. We'll let that get on. So what I'm thinking at the moment is we've got a lot of labourers working on delivering. So let's get our cart system up and going. And we want you to do regular deliveries. So we're going to have a load just on regular deliveries for the moment to try and ease up some of our labourers. But we need some labourers definitely on these farms. So what I want to do is just squeeze in a few houses in this area to get a few more people close to these farms. So hopefully they will take a little bit of a labouring job over here, which will be perfect. A little bit of a spike there. There we go. So if we put you in here, excellent. Cool. Now I reckon put a nice little house like here. And this is also going to have the effect of starting to force people to kind of travel more where I want them rather than when they want to. So we don't need to put one in here. I'm also going to come over to this section, and I reckon we can continue on with this little area here. Now I am putting down, we're going to put down quite a lot of houses. We need to really grow our workforce. I think once we get a little bit bigger, I think we're going to see the benefits of that on our farms. Something I really want, and we need to get the food up. And when we get the food up, we can then get back to like, well, these farms here, they're also going to focus on like us being able to trade. Now I'm not holding back with the houses, as you're probably noticing. This is going to be something that's going to really like help. Gold. We could squeeze one in here. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Cool, that's plenty. So what I'm hoping is these are all going to come onto our farms. We've got a few over here, which would be good. We did put some water down. I did, yeah. So we've got a couple of houses here, which are just waiting for trees to be removed so they can go to the back of the queue. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Will you back here? Awesome. So we'll dive in now and have a little bit of a closer look of sort of things what we want to do here. Now, we are going to end up queuing quite a lot to be built, but I think it's going to have a benefit to us that's just going to pay us off. So this, do we want to breed horses? We've currently got a lot of people working in that. I'm going to keep them in there, but in the long run, it's not going to benefit us. So we need water, hay and wheat in this area. We're going to continue with just like overloading the old builders here, but I think it's probably going to benefit us a little bit. So we're going to put a couple of hay barracks. I don't like where you're situated. Let's get rid of you. Try that again. That wasn't really good. Get a couple of these just like edge of the building here. Yep. And I'm also going to put in a well. Now we are currently having a water shortage, so I was meant to pull the wells forward. So we'll put the wells to the front while we sort that out. I'm not going to hold back on wells, I don't think. We're definitely going to need them. I did put one over here, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to need them. I'm going to put them at the farms, trying to help with our animal husbandry that we're going to have going on here. As you know, just mainly more that will help with how when the workers get here. So this farm will be mothballed. Just like there's going to be no workers in it, so there's going to be nothing done over here. Hopefully, what I'm hoping, everyone's going to come over to these farms and push those. So we're probably quite good over here. We could put a stretch of houses in here, but I'm going to wait that a little bit. I do want to consider like what we're going to do in the town here, and I think it would make sense. Now I know this is a lot that we're queuing up here, but I think it would make sense to have a slaughterhouse in town, and probably a tannery and an additional market stand as well, I reckon. Fortunately, the market stand will just like pop in straight away, so we don't worry too much about that. I don't want shoemakers. I don't want a saddlery. I want a tannery. The other building. Now, this would stink, but fortunately, we don't have to live there, so I'm sure they'll put up with it. Let's get a little market in here as well. Lovely jubbly. So this market, I'm thinking we can sell just essentially what the other markets aren't selling. So what are you not selling? So we could do with some potatoes. Yeah. No potatoes, so we want potatoes. We should have potatoes in stock. Yes, we do. Awesome. Cool. Also going to want to get some beef on here and some milk. Milk? Milk. There you are. Couldn't see you for looking. So, and we want a person on to come work on it. Awesome. So that's just going to help give them a bit more variety here. Now we're probably going to be in a bit of a situation where we're struggling a little bit to get sort of our workers on the farm, but hopefully these houses that we put down is going to push these farms along, and then we should see better things. So as a result, I'm not really expecting us to make any money for a little while, but that is also fine. Something else that I wanted to actually do, I have done, is I want to improve our hay production. Get some hay dry. Did I place one? No, I've still got you selected. Okay, cool. So we can get a couple over here out the back of these houses. I'm just going to put in 4, I think, would be plenty. We may eventually end up moving these or we may end up putting houses out here, I think, depending on if this works for the farms. I'm fairly certain it will do. I don't see why it wouldn't, as we're struggling to get, well, we have got a lot of jobs for people to do, and we've got shitloads of builders there to do as well. So what we cannot, hopefully getting our, we've got some horseshoes, so we're going to need to get some tack in. So let's see where tack is for our horses. Have a look here. We're missing leather. This we're missing bark. Okay, are we getting bark at the other place? No, we're not. Right. You get your bark coming in then, mate. Let's hold some bark in there. You could also possibly. Well, I do want to get some. Hold bark over here. I'm just wondering, like, whether we hold horse tack in the area. Yeah, we're not actually holding any stock in it. A bit weird. Let's sort that out now while we're in here and get this all added up so that we can some production in here. So I'm going to we'll hold 1,000 clothes over. We don't need to get quite so excessive with the clothes or the tack. Probably 100 tack over here. That would be good. Now what I'm hoping with the horses, I don't know, I haven't tested this yet, so this will be quite cool to see, is that we get the horses up, they're going to take over other people's labourers' jobs, because I've seen that if we have a look at, we'll look at the warehouse here, by looking here, we can select the resources by wagon or labourer hands or carts. So what we kind of want to do is get labourers and just carts and wagons is what we're going to be doing our resource distribution with, which will happen with time, which will be fine. Let's get a bit of speed in this so that we can see some progress done. We've got plenty of animals, which is good. Yeah, we've got loads of animals, so we're just going to let them do their things. Do need to keep an eye on that we don't end up with just like a male population in our cows. Would be quite detrimental to us, I reckon, but we're doing okay. Something else I want to do is I think we can start getting our chickens going again, so let's make sure that we can actually hold some chickens in both of these before we get this up and running. Get a worker in there. What is your worker settings? We should probably have your on season being there, yeah, and off season we'll have one person in there, okay, and then we'll apply that to all. Means workers will become. Have we just told you that? That's right, is it not? What month are we in? April. Yeah, I guess so. That'll be fine for the moment. So what we can do is people come in. We don't actually have any food coming over here yet, so let's wait on that. I want to get chickens in them. I'm probably not going to do both of them. I don't think we're producing enough grain to do that. But something we are going to want now over here is we're going to want to be able to distribute wagons as well. So where's our wagon shed? Yeah, awesome. So good spot for you is probably going to be like quite close to our granary is the word I'm looking for. We'll get you right onto the field here. There we go. Awesome. Cool. And yeah, I know a lot is being built, but we need to squeeze these in. I don't think we can fit one in this area, but that's fine. I've got one over there. That should be good. Now, I am also considering, I think I'm just going to do it actually. I want to get one down here as well for our fish. And we're going to, there we are. Perfect. And we've got some trees to remove. We've got plenty of houses to be put in there, so that should be good actually. Let's get the real afterburners on. And that should be good. That should get that going in quite nicely. I'm hoping we should be able to make a little bit of a profit. Do we need any iron? Yeah, I need a bit. We need to bring some iron ore in. So we can actually, we're looking at like we're going to make a profit for this year as well, which is good. That'll be handy. We are going to be bringing more people in. People are seeming a little bit happier, but we just need. Is the water on the increase now? Let's have a little look here. It appears like the water is on the increase, which is excellent. That's what we're kind of hoping. We have got more wells queued up, haven't we? Do we want to put some? Maybe we need an additional well over this side of town as well, is what I'm kind of thinking. We've got a little area here, which might be quite a nice place for that. Let's get a well put in here to help spread the load over this side of the world. Put that there, and we're going to pull you over here too. Now we do want. I definitely do want to get more workers in now. I used to have running quite nicely. Yeah, charcoal, gathering lime. You've got loads of limestone. I don't know actually what the amount of lime they need in there, so it'll be interesting to see that. Our fisheries seem to be working quite nicely. Is that right? Yeah. How are we doing for fish at the moment? We are looking. So we've got 1,200 yet. So we're gaining fish. Water hopefully will start going up soon. Well, it has gone up a little bit. See, the chickens we can definitely improve. That is going to give us a bit more variety in the old market stalls. So have we got food in you now? We do. Right. So we're going to take all the hatchlings and we're going to place them in the other one. That will mean that we're not getting some eggs for a little while. But I think that's going to be excellent. No problem with that. We'll get them relocated. So we've got hatchlings 37. Okay, interesting. I don't know how we've got 37 hatchlings in there. But we'll see how that goes. That'll be fine. We'll get this set up. And I reckon, you know, we could find ourselves a little better once we get these delivered over. Have the horses arrived? I'm hoping the horses have arrived. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we've got some horses in here, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping our horses are going to be okay for a little while, I'm sure. Yeah, awesome. Okay, yeah. So I just want them to breed a little bit, and which is why I'm not so worried about it. We do need to get some iron in, so we're probably going to leave them in there. Probably like 12 months away from getting these running, which is going to be fine because we do have got a long building queue that we're going to need to get through. I think that's going to happen. Hopefully our fields are going to be kicking in. So we kind of... I don't want to go any less than 2. Once we get these houses up, we'll see what the crack is there. That should possibly, yeah, I reckon that'll do good. I reckon that'll do good. I reckon that'll do as well. Now, something that we can also, I do want to like work on a bit of decoration as well here. So let's have a little look at these fences. I'm kind of thinking like I want to ring fence this little production area or this little work site in. Let's just keep an eye on this. You're selling iron. You are. We're going to buy that iron. Excellent. Charcoal. We can sell that as well. Juice. We just sold all those, didn't we? Wheat is something that I'm considering selling. I'm still undecided of it, but we'll see how that goes. I reckon we may end up eventually overproducing on it, but at the moment, I'm conscious of the fact that we don't have a massive amount of food. So we'll bring the iron in. That will enable us to get some... Well, enable us to get... The words are failing me there. Enable us to get the tack for our. Oh yeah, we can almost go onto there. Okay, I like that. Yeah, we could probably also look at getting a little arch in it. We can go for a big arch. All arch would fit in here, would it not? But remember to drag and move when we're in this view here, otherwise you end up just flying around. I reckon you'll fit in there quite nicely. Can we squeeze you in? Oh, look at that. It looks quite good. We'll put you in there. That's nicely done. And then we can carry on with our fence, was it? Was it? No. Fence. Okay. That's fine here. So let's do the other. It must be this one. Yeah, it was that one. Okay, well, that's when you forget. And I just want to connect onto you and bring you like. Maybe we just bring you like a bit around the building. Connect you. Oh, we could almost like bring you to the porch. We can't quite do that, can we? Oh, that's a shame. I'll try and just manually place you there. Awesome. Good, actually. I'm quite. That is making that look a bit more sort of work area, isn't it? So let's continue with that sort of theme here. Do we want to fence off this? We are going to need people to come in and work, but I don't think that's a problem. We could almost do like a similar sort of area like so. Bring you in like this. Yeah, I think that works. I'm just trying to get people to start walking in the areas that I want them to walk in rather than them walking where they want to walk. But, you know, that's always a battle with games like this. We'll put fences down and they'll start doing it eventually. I'm sure they will. So, could also... Yeah. Okay. And what we can also do is we can use this area to sort of like decorate with trees and things. That's that sort of segregated slightly. I think that'll be good. Making that feel, yeah, so that's pushing them a lot better through that area. Now, do we want to do something similar with our carpenters over here, or should we do something, try and do this a bit more, maybe we do this, try and do it slightly differently. We'll get ourselves a bushes up, but I don't think they walk through them, do they? So we could almost put a line of bushes along here and then some trees behind it and just try and that is that's like a hedgerow, that's what I'm trying to create there. And then we could get trees. What's the pine tree might be quite nice in this sort of area. We don't need to, I don't want to go too excessive. We'll even get a bench down here as well. I don't think we have any benches in this area. Yeah, maybe a couple of benches just by this. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. And that's making that look, yeah, I like that actually. That's quite nice. We can get some trees into these ones as well. Probably birch trees. I think sort of too excessive. Pine trees, like pine tree, a couple of pine trees in there. There we go, good. Now, this is like the charcoal kilns, that's where they're going to be working. We could also plan out another little area here. It's like, can we change the fences? I'm trying to go zoom in a bit. Yeah, I think this fence will quite nice. So what I'm thinking is we could almost, let's sort of see what this is. Make this almost like a bit more of a communal area, should we say? And force people to go in slightly different directions, which is what I'm trying to do. That's always my goal when I build something like this, is to try and get that to work like that. Make them go where we want. So we put a little gate in here. That'd be good. This is going to be the way in. Like, not keep it ooh, onto there. Brilliant. Cool. That's quite a big area. I think that'll be okay because what we can do is benches. Yeah. Yeah, we could put an archway on it, but I don't really want to. So this is like more like parky is what I'm thinking here. I'm going to use these paths almost as a guideline. That's not a bad idea. Like this. Oh, getting a little lag spike here and there. I think we're starting to find the engine's limits. Let's try not to move it when we put things down. It does not like that. Okay, that looks quite good. Let's put another one over here. There's a lot of benches, I know. I think what we can do, I'm going to go like stick with the pine trees. I'm quite liking the pine trees in this area at the moment. So let's not like really spam them along. Again, I'm using these old paths as a bit of a guide here. I think that's going to be quite nice. It's going to be quite forestry. Maybe we can almost make it a bit denser. Close? No. I'm now thinking this could almost be like a remnants of an old. No, can't make it that dense. Yeah, let's not block the entrance. And it's just going to be pines. This is just somewhere for them to come sit and get out of the sun is what I'm thinking here. If this is too many, I think we can tell them to chop these trees down. So we'll have a look. We'll see how this grows. Hopefully it'll be good. We're hoping here, but I think it will come out quite nicely, especially these areas. Yeah, I think it'll be good. A little bit of decoration. I think what we kind of need to do here is, have we had a birth yet? No, we haven't. We need to wait and see the next gender that we have birthed, and then we're going to go straight away trying to get carts in. I want to get the carts made, get them up and running. Actually, are these fields okay? Not growing that well, so we definitely need more people in the area. But possibly I'm going to try and get through as much of this queue as I can before the next episode and see where we are, see how that's going. Hopefully, well, I reckon we just definitely get through most of the houses, and we'll see how these horses are doing here. I think this is going to be like, it's going to really improve things, especially initially. I'm going to have you on construction as well, actually. And I'll go around, I'm probably just this one on construction. No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it will work good. We'll find out soon. If you want to see more, guys, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.